So many movies are being announced by big studios. So many actors are making comebacks. But in the middle of all this, we seem to have forgotten one giant, Sony. Sony was feeling a little left out. So they thought, what can we do to get back in the spotlight? No major movies were coming from them either. Then they had a light bulb moment. They noticed that production for Spider-Man, Brand New Day, was about to begin. So what did they do? They barged into the trial room where Tom Holland was trying on the Spider-Man suit, and boom, back in the headlines. Today, I'll break down everything we know so far, all official confirmations and updates about Spider-Man, Brand New Day. So let's begin. You know, Shakespeare once said, "What's in a name?" Well, I'll tell you what. Brand New Day chorus comes straight from the comics of the same name. In that storyline, Peter makes a deal with Mephisto to save his aunt's life, but in doing so, he loses everything. Sound familiar? The MCU has already taken a similar route. Peter has already lost almost everything. So, yes, the movie title hints at the comic, but it's also a metaphor. Peter's stepping into a new life. But with all the rumors going around, it doesn't really look like a fresh start, does it? Things may look new, but the core relationships are still the same. Personally, I was hoping they'd go with Spider-Man No Home Left. I mean, sounds cooler, right? But, oh well, that's not the title they chose. Anyway, the film is being directed by Destin Cretton, who previously directed Shang-Chi and was attached to Avengers, Kang Dynasty, before it quietly disappeared. Now, remember how No Way Home ended? Doctor Strange basically hit the reset button on Peter's life. We thought, finally, we'll get to see Spider-Man's comic book origin in the MCU, but nope, not happening. We're still getting the same MCU Spider-Man. Same characters are returning, MJ, Ned, and yeah, Tom Holland and Zendaya are now engaged. Not relevant to the plot, but hey, fun fact. Sony is promoting this movie as a grounded multiversal story. Why? Well, keep watching. There will be several MCU characters appearing too, like Bruce Banner's Hulk. Last we saw him, he was doing yoga. Yeah, they kind of messed up his image, so now they're bringing back his rage mode. About time, honestly. Hulk's involvement in phases 4 and 5 was, let's just say, forgettable. But now with Universal out of the picture, Marvel can use him freely again. Also, Frank Castle's Punisher is rumored to show up. Remember when Daredevil popped up in No Way Home? Well, wherever Daredevil goes, Punisher follows. That's just how it is. So why is Marvel bringing in all these TV characters? Simple. They want casual moviegoers to start connecting with them too, because in upcoming phases, these heroes will be taking the lead. And without emotional investment, what's the point? I remember watching No Way Home. When Daredevil showed up, I was the only one in the theater excited. Everyone else, dead silent. They didn't even know who he was. Now you might ask, how are they going to include a violent character like Punisher in a Spider-Man movie? Well, they'll tone him down. It's not going to be rated R, obviously. Just like they toned down Daredevil, there are also new cast additions. Biggest buzz, Sadie Sink. Rumors say she might be playing May Parker, or maybe even Mary Jane. There are even whispers about her as Black Cat, which is odd because she's a redhead. And then there's my personal favorite, Uncle Ben. His return or presence could mean something big is brewing. Reports say that in Scotland, where Brand New Day is being filmed, Sony has blocked over 60 roads. That can only mean one thing. Massive action sequences are being shot outdoors. And with outdoor shoots, leaks are bound to happen. So Sony went ahead and officially revealed Spider-Man's new suit. Even if you try viewing it with night vision, good luck making sense of it. That's probably why no YouTube breakdowns have dropped yet, even after 24 hours. The suit definitely has comic book vibes. Classic red and blue colors, just how we like it. There's even a raised webbing texture. In past suits, it looked like someone had just erased the design with a rubber. But this one, it gives a nice blend of Tom Holland's and Andrew Garfield's styles. The reported cost, a whopping 16 million US dollars. Tom has already worn so many suits. Homemade, Stark suit, Iron Spider, stealth suit, black gold suit, integrated suit, and now this one looks so simple, almost too simple. Maybe marriage really does change people, huh? The new suit features a deeper blue tone and a larger spider logo. The fabric uses a hexagonal texture, and if you remember, at the end of No Way Home, Peter stitched his own suit. So is this a new suit again? Nope, it's the same one, just tweaked a bit, because hey, they gotta sell toys, right? And don't worry, VFX isn't done yet. Once complete, it'll look even better. Now this will be the next big MCU movie, coming before Avengers Doomsday. So yeah, hype is real, and with that comes a lineup of villains. We've got Scorpion. Yes, that same Scorpion teased in 2017's post-credit scene. Remember that? Marvel probably forgot about him. Also possible. Kingpin. Maybe not on screen, but definitely referenced, especially with Punisher around. Main villain? Rumors say it's Mr. Negative. And remember how they're calling this a grounded multiverse movie? That's because, yes, it's multiversal, but all the villains are street level. Nothing cosmic or world-ending. Now, let's talk plot leaks. This new trend of leaking full movie plots is wild. Theories were fine, but now people are literally spoiling entire movies, like the very thing fans are paying to watch. Spoiling it not just for themselves, but for 400,000 others too. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll see you in another video. Until then, bye.